anger over Thanksgiving about full body scans and pat-downs at airports? Well, for many passengers, the encounter with federal government screeners is a lot more pleasant now that Christmas is coming. Check out the TSA carolers at LAX.
Frosty the snowman was a happy soul.
There's a lot of stress. So when our singers start singing, maybe you'll get a smile, maybe someone will just relieve a little bit of the stress.
He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Something that we do, I think, to show a different face for the, of the TSA, more human side. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
The TSA people who have been so bad-mouthed, being everybody together, everybody in the Christmas spirit.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
what a way to get us on our trip for Christmas.
American Airlines flights leaving at 12:05 to Miami, Denver, Chicago, San Francisco.
Away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a song as we go along, walking amidst the wonderland. Go TSA, yeah! Love it!
Is it normal for TSA to go through documents and verify names on credit cards?
Yes.
Okay. Where does it say that in TSA policy? And that is Litchfield, and that is William Sanford, the supervisor of the TSA Domestic Surveillance Squad. Domestic Surveillance Squad. Going through credit cards. Is there a reason my documents are being gone through?
Hello everyone, welcome to Global Government News. Today is Monday, January 3rd, 2011, and I'm Darko. Welcome back to Global Government News. This is going to be covering a variety of news, including Big Brother and eugenics. It'll probably be into two parts. New listeners, please visit my website at www.ggnonline.com. That's ggnonline.com. I tried to work with that last video, and it was really just giving me hell. So I just quit with it. But we're going to move on to this next one right from Satan's website themselves with their little rising sun and their little ICX corporate company name rising with it. And so you know it's Masonic, right? And then we're going to go and we're going to check out this video here on this SkyWatch, which is going all throughout the internet right now as far as this mobile guard sentry tower that's been placed in Walmart parking lots, Target parking lots, in parks, near train stations, and other places, and they seem to be increasing in numbers throughout the nation. So we're going to go here and we're going to listen to this nice little Nazi, Mr. Schemer, Mr. Schemmer, Mr. Jew, who's going to tell you basically how good it is to have this thing and how necessary it is for you to feel like a slave. And you can check it out yourself. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Howard Schemmer, and we're here at the FPET Force Protection Equipment Demonstration up in Stafford, Virginia. And one of the products we're showing today from ICX, of course, is SkyWatch. It's our man-portable surveillance system. All the units come totally equipped with heating, air conditioning. We have a generator as well as a fuel tank. The generator is, in this particular case, a diesel generator. The fuel tank holds 100 gallons of fuel in this situation. And it's able to keep up all the sensors going for 5 straight days on duty without ever having to change the fuel. As we look into the cab, you'll see the control center. And we're showing today the fact that one of the really neat things about the SkyWatch units is the fact that the windows are tinted. Not only does it keep the officer inside cool on a hot day, but it's also a great deterrent because people cannot see into the cab from the outside. So why not give the perpetrator something to guess with, if you will. When it comes to the properties inside the unit, well, we talked about the fact that it's air conditioned. We also talked about we've got a heater right down here. One of the other products that we offer, along with it's a standard equipment in this particular model, is a wind speed meter that also gives the temperature, barometric pressure, and as I said, the wind. The generator starts right here. Also, we're showing today a loudspeaker system capable of broadcasting on all four sides of the unit. In addition, as part of the standard offering that we give, we have spotlights on the outside, floodlights, I should say, on all four sides. As I mentioned, or I did not mention, all the units also equipped with extra electrical plug-ins because we also offer something called shore power. Now, shore power gives you electrical plug-in. If you don't want to use the gasoline generator or diesel generators that we offer, you can plug into the electrical outlet, either a 110 or a 120. In terms of other options that we're offering, you see here a table that's a permanent table, can be retracted down. And on part of that, we also offer a GFI plug-in as well, so you can drop a laptop to control things. We're also showing a Defend IR camera. And this particular camera is the capability of having not only infrared, but also daytime coverage. The IR capability is fantastic. We're looking even in the day. And these people are in the shadows. You wouldn't even see them in the day because they're in the booths. You flick it on to the highlight, and there they are from a color standpoint on the CCD. Another option that we do offer is a DVR. A lot of police departments like to use those DVRs for the purpose of recording activity so that if there's a criminal effort going on, they can use it in a trial and also find the bad guys if they need to. This, by the way, is another camera we offer. When the unit goes up, it's a camera that's actually on the bottom of the cab. So it's a safety purpose so you can see below the unit when the cab is up. That's very important. Would you like to take her up?
Let's do it.
All right. We're going to lock the door. It's locked, but we're going to take an extra safety precaution here and put this chain lock on as well so that we're definitely safe inside. What we do is we go over to the joystick, something like you got for your kids, and you simply lift up, and we'll start going up here. Now, this particular two-man unit is about 6.5 feet long. It's about 5 feet wide. Definitely room for 2 people, probably even 3. This particular unit holds up to 800 pounds of payload in terms of people. Our units also come with ballistic protection all the way up to what's called NIJ level 4, which means it'll protect against a 7.62 armor piercing round. And we've been able to sell some of those to the U.S. military as well. And when we reach to the top, we're going to be up 25 feet eye level in terms of what the guard or the officer will be looking at from the top. And you can see the view that you're going to get. Now you have a complete shot of the runway here, the entire parking lot. And because the land here is generally flat, you basically can see out at least 1,000 meters or so.
So I wanted to include this real briefly. This Cerberus. It's a similar type, piece of equipment, surveillance equipment, and they do have a little picture right here. But if you want to know what it is, you can go into here and you can learn that it's from Greek and Roman mythology. And basically, it is a multi-headed hound. It's a hound which guards the gates of Hades to prevent those who have crossed the river Styx from ever escaping. So how does that sound, guys? That's why I said that's how you know you're not free. These things are to keep you from going out and being free. That's exactly what they are. To guard the gates of hell, which you are in. That's my belief, that this place is hell, earth. But we're all stuck here, and we all have to deal with it. So at least we, at least we can just spread the information that we come across, right? This first one up here, as far as articles go, is investments place value of Facebook of $50 billion. An injection of cash that values Facebook at $50 billion will help it delay going public for at least another year, giving the company breathing room to focus on long-term ambition rather than short-term profit. The infusion, $500 million from elite investment fraudulent house Goldman Sachs and a Russian investor, just a Russian investor, I guess, according to a report by the New York Times, represents the most emphatic endorsement yet of Facebook's potential to make money in the online social networking. Besides the NSA and CIA, to which it was created from or out of, or birthed from, in order to spy on you and collect all your personal information voluntarily. Passengers tell TSA, keep your hands off my religious beliefs. And it says here, as Aram Ikra Mullah prepared to head to a national airport late last month for a flight out of Washington, she mulled two distasteful choices, the body scanner or the pat-down. So, and you can go in there and check that out. Keep moving for time's sake. The TSA state-mandated molestation, the humiliations of the pat-down policy with Janet Napolitano wants to expand are an Orwellian assault on American freedom. And this is from the London Guardian. And you can check this one out as well. All the links will be posted. Man strips to underwear, socks, and protests at airport security checkpoint. And that's right. It's like I said, I don't fly. I haven't flown probably in 6 years now. So I don't plan on doing it unless I really have to. But if I do, I will strip down butt naked in the airport. I'll do it. Because I know that most of the people around me are slaves, sheep, and they don't even think for themselves. They're just little pleb drones walking around like little parasites bumping into each other. Don't even have any thoughts of their own. So obviously, I don't give a shit. I'll just strip down and I'll do it in protest just like this individual. And that's what I was actually saying a couple months ago. I recommend people to do that. Do it right out there on the floor. Don't do it in private. Do it out in the open. Let people see how humiliating it is. And we're going to keep moving. Airports consider replacing TSA with private security firms, and actually they're doing it. There's one in Florida that actually hired a private security firm and got rid of TSA. Mounting reports of abuse by the U.S. Transportation Security Administration against air travelers has prompted many airports to reconsider whether or not to even use the TSA for security screening purposes. According to a recent report in the Washington Post, several airports, including San Fran, Kansas City International Airport, have already contracted out their security to private security firms, and many others may follow suit in the coming months as well. This next one up is terrorist watch list. One tip now, enough to put name in database, officials say. And it says a year after the underwear Patsy bomber who worked for intelligence agencies tried to blow up Detroit-bound airliner, officials said they have made it easier to add individuals' names to a terrorist watch list and improved the government's ability to thwart an attack on the United States. Well, if you're carrying out or allowing the attacks to take place, it's pretty easy to thwart them, right? Especially when these guys are working for them. Next up is biometric ID checks on Scots school children as young as 4. Dozens of Scottish schools have introduced intrusive biometric systems such as fingerprinting to identify pupils as young as 4. New figures show 68 schools are now using technology to manage meals, control library books, and even allow access to toilets. I haven't heard the one about access to toilets, but I have covered the library books, having to use a thumbprint scan for that, and then also for lunch meals. So you can check that out. Like I said, all the links will be posted. We're finishing up here. Judge warns of Orwellian Satan warrantless GPS tracking case. So you can join me in part 2 of this news bulletin, where we'll finish up on this Big Brother news and surveillance news and move on to some eugenics and population control. This is Global Government News, and I'm Darko. Thank you.